Welcome to IDDA, BFA in Imaging Design and Digital Art. This is the mini-lecture series number 2 in Digital Darkroom and Retouching techniques. We're going to be talking about skin today on this episode. Almost all people have many skin imperfections on the face. The most common of them such as blemish, marks, scars, wrinkles, uneven color, mole, and more. Okay, so we call them blemish, or there could be pimples, there could be unwanted hairs, there could be rashes, or there could be age spots. Okay, that happen to older people. Say people over 40 or 50 or 60, they develop more age spots. Okay, so let's take a look at our example. For example, you look at this face. Remember last episode we talked about retouching eyes, right? Okay, that's before and after, right? So let's take a look at the skin. When we hit Command 1, that's 100% view of the photo. You see there are many imperfections. Okay, you see oh, that's retouched. Before retouch, okay, you see, oh, okay, wow, a pimple there, wrinkles there, okay, hairs there, okay, oh, a spot there, a lot of gray hair, right? You see a lot of imperfections. Okay, so how to get rid of them? First of all, whenever we do retouch, we open up a new layer. Okay, for example, let's get rid of this one. Let's try a new one. Okay, say the imperfection. Okay, imperfection. There you go. Okay, so we have a new layer. Okay, and then you find the right tool to do it. Okay, the right tool to do it is we call the spot healing brush tool. Okay, if you go over it as a quick little demo to show what it does. So it sort of automatically remove marks and blemishes. Okay, so it just tell you directly. Okay, so click on this. Okay, we look at the mark. Okay, we want the brush size to be slightly bigger than the mark you want to retouch on. So maybe just 25 looks okay. Maybe I want to reduce it slightly smaller, say around 20. Okay, that's slightly bigger. Do. Okay, let's try this. You click on this, it's gone. Okay, the little mark is gone. Just like magic. The hair gone. Okay, let's look at the wrinkle or the pimple. Oh, okay, there's a big pimple there. Gone. Okay. Oh, wrinkle disappeared. Wow, just like magic. Okay, you can quickly go over your face with all the imperfection that you see. Sort of a big pore, a bit of wrinkle there. Okay, just go over it with this tool. Sometimes when you draw a line, or sometimes you just go over it quickly. Maybe sometimes you may get rid of it at the first go, right? So try to go over it a few times, and they disappeared. Right, so you can touch up hairs or imperfection on the face. Yes, right. So you spend about 20 to 25 minutes and get rid of most of the hairs or unwanted things on the face. I'm not gonna spend time to go over the entire image. Okay, just go over some of the quick points. For example, like the big wrinkle on my neck. So I want to make sure the brush is a little bigger. Yeah. Okay, so just click on it one time. Okay, all right. So sometimes you may want to go over it a few times. Okay, sometimes you still have a bit of a wrinkle there. Okay, just go over it a few times and voila. Much smoother. and my wrinkle on my neck sort of disappears, right? Okay. Ooh, right, a bit heavy-handed, but anyway, nobody can notice. Right. Okay. So, pretty much. Okay, done. Right. Command O sort of return to the full wheel. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Before and after. Okay, I get rid of the wrinkle on the face and give a lot of small spots. Okay, I'm just spending a few minutes. Okay, and if you want to see, maybe you spend a little more time, you can get rid of most of the stuff. I can retouch some of the gray hair, right, and make sure everything is smooth, and there's still a lot of textures at the moment. Okay, you still see the pores, right? However, a lot of the imperfections are gone. Okay, right. I'm going to introduce you to another tool. Okay, this tool is really great. Okay, the spot healing brush tool. It's really great on retouching small areas, right? However, this tool may be problematic if you're going over like a sharp edges or unpredictable result will happen. Okay, let's see if I want to just go over the edge. Okay, the edge is gone, right? But sometimes if you do the same thing, okay, it may, because it's trying to the program is trying to match surrounding with something that to cover up a mark. So if you have something go for the edge, see, you may completely delete it, or you have unpredictable result. Okay, so if you use this tool around say the mouth, around the eyes, something strange is going to happen. Okay, so don't try to use this tool on a precise or something you want to protect. Okay, say this. Okay, it became really strange. Okay, so yes, try to avoid use this tool on the important edges. Okay, strange things would happen. Okay, so we'll use another tool if you want to retouch something that's a bit more precise or more manually. Okay, we use the clone stamp tool. Okay, you go over this, you see this clone stamp tool, S. Okay, for example, it will sort of select a source. First you have to select a source, and then we'll replace on the area that you want to replace with. For example, let's say I want to make my third eye my forehead. Okay, first of all, I want to make sure the brush is a little bigger. Okay, something like this we do. Okay, and then I click Option to select the source. Okay, and then I put my eye on the forehead. You can see a bit of a preview, right, on the brush. Okay, so I click on that. Maybe I change opacity to a little 100%. There you go. Ooh, scary, spooky. Okay, so I can clone my eyes, to the forehead, for example. Okay, to say make it into a sort of a Halloween motif. Okay, you can try this. Clone the other eye. Say I can clone my eye to even some stranger places. Say on my head. Okay, right. That would do. Okay, so for clone tool, for example, you can say to fine tune certain thing manually. For example, even after I apply the spot healing brush tool on the neck, there's some still there are certain uneven sort of color and texture there. Okay, I want to make sure it look more even. So I can use this tool to sort of touch up the neck. Okay, so for example, this area is kind of big. Okay, I use the same brush size. Maybe I change the opacity to something more, lower, say around 20. Okay, let's see. I go over this. Okay, this still look a little bright. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, for example, I'm going to clone. Maybe I can reduce this to something smaller. Okay, you click Option to select this area, and then you go over there. Okay, by gently selecting and cloning certain tones from this area to that area. Okay, I can make this area smoother. Okay, by manually select. Okay, so it look more gently. Okay, and not so dark. Okay, so for example, this area looks a little bright. Okay, select this area and clone. Okay, a little bit. So make sure it looks a little darker, more even looking. Okay, there you go. Okay, so before, after. All right. So right. So if you undo a few times, you can see the result. Okay. Without the brush, it looks kind of bright. See, that's okay. I go for history. For some, that's before I apply the clone tool. Okay. After I applied it, okay, more even. Okay, you can spend a little more time to try to make sure the color can be a bit even more even or more even. Okay, just a little bit more time. Okay, so example, one at a time. I can clone this. Right, go over a little bit at a time. Okay, so it looks smoother, right? By just using a lower opacity. Okay, 100% opacity means it's sort of clone 100%. Okay, for example, 100% I tone the eyes there, right? But if it's like only like 20%, I can do things a bit more refined. Okay, so you see a much smoother surface. Okay. All right, so simple enough, right? Okay. All right, let's go over it with nooks again. All right, let's take a look at the nooks. Right, okay, so let's recall a little bit. We talked about the spot healing brush tool, right? You fix mostly small area. You blend, that area with the color and luminosity surrounding by pattern recognition, designed by the machine, right? By the computer or by the software. Okay, this function most likely will be further enhanced by artificial intelligence or deep learning. Okay, so in the future, the computer will be smarter, but at this point, it's not very smart. All right, so it works most of the time, and it's not very effective around edges. Okay, so the spot healing brush tool. Okay, and the clone stamp tool is more or less, you have to define it by yourself. Okay, you select the sample area first, and then you replace. Okay, so you can have a more precise control. Okay, and sometimes you don't want to retouch certain things. Okay, for example, freckles. Okay, freckles used to be like just like any imperfection. You have so many freckles on the face, right? However, for today, most model or celebrities, they want to keep the freckles often simplify and symbol youth. Right, so they're younger, they're proud to show their freckles. Okay, so you have became the trademarks. Okay, and you sort of command attentions. Okay, and they make them unique in their own way. Okay, having freckles, right? So don't retouch everything. And the other thing you may not want to retouch are mole. Okay, moles are traditional are important trademark of an artist or model or celebrity. Okay, for example, Madonna, there's a mole on her lip, over her lips. Okay, there's Natalie Portman, there's a mole on the face there, and for Angelina Jolie, there's a mole over her eyebrow. Okay, there's one on her face. Scarlett Johansson. Okay, so don't retouch the mole out of this artist, or they might sue you. Okay, so I hope you find this episode interesting, and I'll talk to you soon on future episodes. See you next time. Bye bye.